TV taught me how to dream. It was a life jacket. I don't think you can be an artist and not touch people.
So, coming from LA, like you said, you made a conscious decision knowing what kind of shit you was running in the street, ripping and running. You make a move to Kansas to get out of California. You get to Boston. September 24th, 2000.
Never forget that day.
Stabbed 8 times, nearly die. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about that.
I mean, you know, it all started, I was young, hanging out all the time, going to the clubs. And so it was a night when I went in Buzz Club, and I caught myself talking to some young ladies. I'm single at the time. Next thing I know, one of the young ladies, I don't know if it's her dude, I don't know what. Next thing I know, a guy approached me like, you don't talk to her. And I'm like, what? And she like I don't really mess with dude.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, I'm in a tussle with him. I don't know. It happened so fast, man.
That's how I normally happen.
It happened so fast. I don't even know how I got into it. It's just one dude right here. The next thing I know, the story come out, I was fighting with 3 guys. Once it was all over with, it's over, I'm standing up. I didn't even know I was being stabbed. And so I look up, I got a jacket on. I look up, and my jacket is red, blood everywhere. I'm kind of leaking down my face. I can really keep my eyes open. And they like, you stabbed. You need to go to the hospital. I was with Derek Battie and Tony Battie was at the club that night. But we kind of like separated. When, you're walking around talking to females and stuff.
Tony, a cool dude too. So.
Yeah. And man, that night changed my life, man. I remember being at the hospital, banging on the hospital door and, asking, am I going to die? Am I going to die? I'm having shortness of breath. And, it really changed my life for me to get through that.
Where you got stabbed at?
I got stabbed 3 times in the stomach and 5 times in the back by like 2 different knives.
And then you hit with a bottle too, right?
Got hit upside the head with a bottle. I got a scar on the right side of my eye. I had to have plastic surgery all on this part because it was all scraped out. I didn't even know when you adrenaline is flowing.
You feel none of that.
You don't feel none of that. I wasn't on the ground out of it. I'm up like, and then it was over. I realized this was all happening. And it was like, man, I had a big old scar, so all this was happening, and I'm like, damn, I gotta change or something, man. I could have been, I seen how many people I affected.
Come on, man.
It
shook everybody.
It was on the news. I mean, I'm getting impouring of letters and stuff. I'm just happy. And then, the crazy part about it, man, and how I respect life and I appreciate life so much, it helped me appreciate life. I get home after 2 days in the hospital, and I'm seeing the news, and they show a kid, teenager, got stabbed twice and died. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky. I can't let my family down, putting myself in these positions. Right. I mean, stuff happens, though. I'm still a kid, hanging out, having fun. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. And it really changed my life. I don't think I went out, like, people don't know this, but I actually carried a gun for 2 years right after that. I was so paranoid. Like, I kept it in the car. I had it on me. I was so paranoid. Like, after that, I was just like, I couldn't be in crowds. I'm like, something like that happened to you, man. It's traumatic.
Right. Especially when when you're going out, you ain't bothering nobody. And I guarantee you the dude knew who you was, and a lot of times that's really just some hating shit.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
But they expect for you to take the disrespect and not defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it always turn the opposite for them, and they end up getting their ass whipped. But but see what it is you end up caught in a situation and you look wrong, but you really just out enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the shit that attract us is when you're successful.
But you know what, Stack? But the thing of us as athletes, we people look at us and we targets. I mean, you see today, how rappers they getting killed. You know, certain things is happening to guys, especially African Americans. We targets when we get famous. And I don't know other culture. You don't hear about this type of stuff. No. It's like we hate on each other, and it's a shame. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same type of shit though, and this is a perfect example I use. A person that's not famous or make it out of your hometown and don't come back, nobody don't care. Let Paul Pierce make it and don't come back and give back, or he a sellout. He ain't shit.
Oh man, I heard
you know
all
what I'm saying?
that.
But both of y'all successful, but just because that you more famous, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is.
A lot comes with it. But I want to touch back too, because this is 2000. This is before mental health is talked about at all. And like you said, you touched on it. You're paranoid, the anxiety, the fear, the stress.
Straight up.
Like, touch on that, because this is before this was touched. It's not manly to talk about this kind of shit back then.
Yeah, man. And like I said, it was so bad that I couldn't even like sleep. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night. People don't this is a story a lot of people don't know. I had to have a 24-hour police surveillance in my house. That's how paranoid I was. Sit outside. And all I did was go to the gym and home for like a good 2-year stretch, man. I was just like, it changes you, dude. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to look at. You don't know, you on your toes. You like really on your toes, like, man, I'll kill somebody.
Anybody
like,
get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like that. I was like that, man. And so I had to channel all that energy just toward basketball. It was just like, man, I was like to the point of like losing it. So all I want to do is go to the gym. So now I'm hours in the gym. Because you know how basketball is for us. That's our sanctuary. That time we in the gym, we don't think about nothing else. You know, whatever short period we got right there, everything else go out the window. Whereas girl problems, family problems, money problems, whatever. It's just that you know how that is. Y'all you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Just like that one moment you got of that day. I turned that into like hours in the gym though. Like 4 or 5 hours in the gym. I didn't want to like stop hooping. I didn't want to go home because now that's all I'm thinking about.
Right.
And it paid off. You know, the next year, career highs, you played 82 games. Like, that was the positive side from what you had went through. It made you lock in.
Yeah, I channeled all my energy. Like, I played every single game. I did not want to not play. 82
games. But motherfuckers don't know how important that is to us. To play 82 games, that meant a lot to us, bro.
Like, straight up. I did not want to not play a game. Like, right now, I'm like this low management. I'm like, you can't tell me to sit down.
But how many stars can actually say and they played 82 games, though? Even in our era. Ain't too many stars can say that. A lot of guys were beat up. Y'all took a beating back then. To play 82 games, dog, that says a lot. And you got respect from all your peers when the motherfucker said he played 82 games.
It's hard. It's hard because you people thinking you ain't. It's not because you're not injured. You playing through something. You playing through something. You gonna have it. I don't care if it's a jammed toe, sprained fingers. You playing through something. You ain't going through 82 healthy.
And people don't realize your incident was what, like a month away from training camp?
Yeah, it happened in September. It happened in September.
Right before the season.
Pierce gets inside. Pierce left-handed.